so grateful that we're all here together because, as I said to Bruce, I wanted a potluck because my friends could take part. Everybody knows my husband, Rick, and our son Mark was here earlier. Mark had a rough week. Ian and his wife Gwen live in Bloomington, Illinois. And you probably heard that earlier this week, 7 young men were killed in a plane accident coming back from the NCAA finals, where 4 of Mark's friends were on the plane. So Mark came in last night, and he left probably an hour ago to head back because the visitations are tonight and the funerals are going on. So leaving, I think, 12 children, and the 7 young men were all under the age of 55, 40 to 55. So he was pretty shook up. So anyway, he came, got to see many of you, and then he was on his way. And then they have 2 children, Grayson and Eliza, and they're going to be 13. So we're looking forward. Mark gave us a card this morning, and Eliza wrote in it, "Grandma, now you'll be able to come and visit me more often." And this is our daughter, Julie. And Frankenmuth, and she has 3 children, and she has a Maria who is going to be 18, and she'll be going to college this year to play softball. Wow. And then she has Trey, who's going to be 16, and he plays baseball. And this is Olivia. She's the youngest of our family.
Hi, Olivia.
And she's skipping school. She has permission. I wrote her permission, so. And I do want to point out a couple of people who are very special to me. Over there in the corner is Denise Barrington and her husband Gordon. When I first came to Lapeer, Rick and I got married when I was 19, and I got hired here by Alka Gassoff, who just passed away last week. Yep. And she took me across the street, and Denise was my boss for 20 years. And we had so much fun. The main office drive-up was really cooking back then. We didn't have other branches except for South Main, which just opened, in Elba. So, and there wasn't direct deposit or anything, so we worked like crazy over there. We're very proud of the job we did because we worked so hard. Customers would be lined up in cars up to Court Street because that was the branch, it was drive-in banking. And we had so much fun working together, Denise, and we laughed so hard so many times, and you really have been a wonderful friend to me.
Thank you, Bernie. You are the greatest.
And I was telling Denise a funny thing. I was 19 when I started the bank. Denise was in her 20s. There was 4 of us working there. And in our spare time, we would make a list. And we made a list, and it was called the hump list. You
were number 1, right?
It was an hump list. So because it was in my handwriting, I was the guilty person. But we had all these guys that used to come in, and they were so cute. These cute customers. So we had this hump list. And I was telling Denise that now I go and I walk around the bank and I see them come in to do their banking, and I think, oh, he's an old man. He's not a hump anymore. I used to laugh because we could add and subtract.
And sometimes on Friday we would, when we worked, we would sing, remember?
Oh yeah, Denise would take the microphone and she would sing. We just had so much fun. Of course, everybody knows Linda Tiffany and her husband Chuck. Linda, of course, worked at the bank. She married Chuck. Chuck is our neighbor, and he and his family helped raise our kids. They got Mark and Julie off the bus and on the bus in the morning when I was working there at the Elba office. And then Jane Reed and Dave. Jane worked with me for 25 years. She worked in the vault. Laird, my former boss, 25 years. Laird, you influenced me greatly.
It's always...
You weren't on the hump list.
No, you didn't need to hear that.
Bernie, shouldn't there be 2 things? Because 2 things.
There's always 2 things. And you helped me so much to learn how to manage people and the operations side of it. So I appreciate that very, very much. And Nancy was my, she could make me laugh even in the worst of times. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I don't want to forget anybody. Carol Ugarowski. Carol and I worked very closely together before she retired. And Bart Twist is back today to enjoy with us. And I want to make sure I don't forget anybody. Marcia was here a little while ago, Marcia Calicay, and Bob Stever. Is Bob still here?
No, he left.
Okay, Bob Stever came. Lauren, I want to thank you because I know we've had some very stressful times. When Lauren came on the bank, we were in need of 3 branch managers, and I went into him about a day after he started, and I said, we need some branch managers, so come on, let's get with it, you know. And about a day later, I went in, and he had his cheek, and it was sinking down to the right, and I said, are you having a stroke? And he said, well, something's wrong. I said, we better get you to the hospital. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. So, Bruce, thank you for all the opportunities you have given me. I appreciate it very much. What are we going to do? We're going to spend more time with our grandkids. All of them are involved in sports, so we're going to spend more time with them. Hopefully we can travel a little bit. Maybe in a couple of years we'll go back to the Holy Land if things settle down a little bit. Yeah, and I want to also thank the branch managers because, you know, without them, they made me look good. They really did. And I want to congratulate Debbie Coe. I know I can count on you to give Deb the same support you gave me.
Oh yeah, done some.
Because you don't want to lose her. You know. And when she hits that little speed bump, be very kind to her because there's going to be a speed bump every now and then, you know. And different people have said to me, gosh, Bernie, aren't you, are you excited or whatever? You know, this is exactly how it should work. We got married, we had a family, got a wonderful husband.
Not on the hunk list.
He's a top hunk. I won't tell you, he's not a hunk anymore. Our kids,
Yes, everything goes.
our kids are wonderful children and great parents to their kids. They've done very well in life, so you know. And you have a job that you love and people that you work with, and then you get to this point in your life and you say, it's time. And I mean, I am so blessed because that's just exactly how a perfect life should be. And I'm very, very grateful. Finally, I just want to say I want to thank you all for being so supportive. You know, I think we have something really special here. People that leave, come back. People that, like Rick, different times. You know, Rick loves you all as much as I do, or almost as much. But we often talked about the people that we work with. You know, they're more than coworkers. We're friends. And I think that probably started with Mr. Parsh. I don't know, but we always care about one another. And you know, when all is said and done, it's not the bank and how much money we make, and it's how we treat others. You know, we care about one another. When Bruce went through a lot this month, we cared about him. And that's what it's all about. So don't lose that. Because that's very, very important. Thank you to everybody for coming.